next guest here on our live show has lived quite an adventurous life so far. Carew Papritz has written his first book at age 16. He published his first nonfiction book when he was 21. A film school graduate, he went on to Hollywood where he worked on movies and music videos, but eventually he left the glitz and glamour to become a cowboy on a small cattle ranch, and that's when he began writing his first novel. Since its publication nearly a year ago, his debut novel, The Legacy Letters, has gained critical acclaim. Award-winning author Carew Papritz is here with us today. Hi, Carew.
Joe, good to be here. Pleasure.
Nice
Thank you so much.
You. I have to tell you, I started reading the book and I wasn't sure if it was a novel or if it was true. I mean, the way you set it up, it's almost like it's a true story.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think that's part of the reason that people are really drawn toward it. And plus, you know, the letters themselves are sort of life lessons, so that becomes the nonfiction part of it. So it's interesting how people are really grabbing and gravitating to it.
Now, the subtitle on this is His Wife, His Children, and His Final Gift. Give us the basic premise of the story of The Legacy Letters.
Well, so at its heart, The Legacy Letters is a series of letters written by this father who would never live to see his children again. And he leaves behind for them these practical, moral, spiritual letters of life that would serve as their guidebook for the rest of their life. And there's a bit of a redemptive story, a love story for his wife also.
This is a young father, 33 years old. He finds out he's dying. He and his wife are estranged, and then things happen.
And then things happen, right. And then that's that's part of the mystery of the fictional aspect of the story. And so that, again, draws in people. It's an emotional roller coaster ride for people who want that part of it, but for the other part, it's these down-home, back-to-basic life lessons, how to say thank you and please, how to work, love, marriage, travel, and again, that's the other sort of second half of the book, or the other part of the book.
Kind of that live like you were dying philosophy.
Yeah, like that. Literally, exactly.
Literally.
Yeah.
Where did the idea for this come from?
Well, easiest way to put it, I had an early midlife crisis, especially in Hollywood, working the film industry, 24/7, go, go, go. Just decided, we got to quit this because there's that feeling like my soul was being sucked dry, and it was time to move on. So I started running around the West, found a job as working literally as a cowboy in this ranch out in the way, the heck and beyond, and started writing the book off the back of my pickup at lantern light in the middle of the night, and there I was. A
lot of people, you have to grab a box of tissues before they start reading the book. There are a lot of good lessons in here, a lot of things that cause introspection. What was the biggest lesson you learned from writing the book?
Living life to its fullest. I guess if I had one central theme, one central thing I'd say to people, that this is a guy that loves to live fully, and I try to exemplify that in the things that I do. For example, coming through on this whistle-stop train tour this summer through Richmond, or signing books up on top of volcanoes and things like that. People say, why are you doing that? I said, man, life's short. You got to live it to its fullest. And so I guess that's the passion that is in the book that I want to exemplify.
Now, this book came out almost a year ago, January of this year, and it has literally taken you on a roller coaster ride. There's so much going on. I want to say congratulations because you just won, just on Saturday, the Reader's Favorite Award for Best Inspirational Fiction Book, and this is the 4th award that The Legacy Letters has won.
Yeah, and I gotta show this off. Look at this Olympic medal for an author. It's absolutely amazing. And this Reader's View, they're an amazing outfit. They help out authors, and they have an International Book Awards. And so I was honored to get this son of a gun. So, but I'm humbled. I'm absolutely humbled, not only by the awards, but by the response that people give me. And just quick story, the other day I was at a book signing, and a mother and her were reading the book, and I said, well, what do you think about it? And he turns to me and he says to me, he looks me dead in the eye, and he says, you know what, I don't have a father. I wish the guy in this book was my dad. And it's responses like that over and over again that make me realize I'm not the author anymore. I'm just the messenger.
And the book is going to spawn another book and music.
And music too, yeah. Yeah, that's coming out next.
Well, congratulations, and a wonderful book, The Legacy Letters, His Wife, His Children, His Final Gift.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming to see us.
Absolute pleasure.
You're very welcome. The Legacy Letters is available now, and we wish you continued success with all your projects.